The Sun has finished 20 laps around the galaxy. Not around Earth, not around anything you can see. Around the center of the Milky Way. Every 230 million years, the Sun completes one orbit. One cosmic year. And in its lifetime, our star has lived about 20 of them. It has maybe 22 left. Then the fuel runs out. So what happens on the Sun's final lap? You were taught that Earth orbits the Sun. True, but incomplete. Because the Sun is not standing still. It is racing around the Milky Way at nearly 800,000 kilometers per hour, dragging every planet, moon, asteroid, and comet with it. Earth is not simply circling the Sun. Earth is being carried through the galaxy. Every year of your life, the solar system travels billions of kilometers through the dark. Every birthday is not just another trip around the Sun, it is another step in a much larger race. And the runner is aging. One galactic lap takes 230 million years. On the Sun's first lap, Earth was young, violent, and almost unrecognizable. No forests, no animals, no blue-green world filled with life. By the fifth lap, life was spreading through the oceans. By the 18th, strange giants walked the land. By the 19th, dinosaurs ruled beneath the same sun. Then an asteroid struck. The dinosaurs vanished, and the Sun kept running. All of human history, every empire, language, war, city, machine, and memory, fits inside the final blink of a single galactic stride. The Sun is middle-aged now, stable, bright, reliable. But stars do not burn forever. They survive by balance, gravity crushing inward, fusion pushing outward. For billions of years, the Sun has held that truce. Near the end, the truce fails. Skip far ahead. The Sun enters its final great lap around the galaxy. Its core is running out of hydrogen. Fusion weakens. Gravity presses harder. The core shrinks, heats, and forces the outer layers to swell. And a dying sun does not simply go dark, it grows. The star that once gave Earth morning light becomes a red giant, huge, swollen, glowing like a cosmic wound. Mercury disappears first, swallowed whole. Then Venus, gone, and Earth waits next. But long before the Sun reaches Earth, our planet is already dying. As the Sun grows brighter, the oceans begin to evaporate. Slowly, relentlessly. The seas boil into the sky. Water vapor traps more heat. The atmosphere turns against the planet. The blue world becomes a furnace. Clouds vanish. Rivers vanish. The last oceans disappear into space. Earth becomes dry, scorched, silent. A world that once carried whales, forests, storms, and human voices becomes a cinder orbiting a monster. If Earth survives physically, it will not survive as Earth. Then, near the finish line, the Sun begins to tear itself apart. It sheds its outer layers into space. Shell after shell of glowing gas drifts away, expanding into the dark. This is called a planetary nebula, but the name is misleading. It has nothing to do with planets. It is the Sun's funeral veil. A luminous ghost cloud made from the same star that warmed every day that ever happened here. At the center, something remains. Not a sun, not anymore. A white dwarf, the dead heart of our star, about the size of Earth, but holding more than half the Sun's mass. So dense that a teaspoon of its material would weigh tons. No fusion, no sunrise, only leftover heat. It glows for ages, then fades, then cools into a dark ember drifting through the galaxy. But here is the strangest part. The Sun may survive its own death. Its white dwarf core will keep orbiting the Milky Way long after Earth is gone, long after its planets are frozen, burned, scattered, or silent. The race will continue, lap after lap, a dead star circling a living galaxy, an ember carrying the memory of oceans, storms, forests, cities, and everything that ever looked up and called it daylight. It will not know the race ended, and by then, neither will we. We measure our lives in trips around the sun. The sun measures its life in trips around the galaxy. 20 laps completed, 22 left to go. And somewhere, billions of years from now, on that final lap, the last light of our star will fade into the dark. The only question is, will anyone still be there to watch it?